Hey guys, and welcome back to Review Right. I hope you're having a spectacular day, and today we're going to be reviewing the Pilot Delphal. Now, these are dubbed the Shaker pencils. Literally on the clip it says the Shaker. So, obviously we already know the main selling point, but let's go over the claims really quick. It has easy shaking technology, which I thought was pretty obvious, but it's still on their website. It also claims to have an ergonomic and comfortable grip, a retractable tip and locking mechanism, as well as an eraser under the cap, which, I mean, that's pretty common, but still a selling point, I guess, which we'll go over later. So, these are the main selling points of this pencil. Obviously, I cut through me writing it down, but the price of these pencils, I got these all in a value pack for $20, which brings the pretty average price to $6. Because I had to pay taxes and shipping. It came from Britain, actually, which I thought was kind of interesting. But yeah, obviously green, blue, and red were the three colors, and I think they stand out. Many people might think it's like kind of an ugly pencil because of its bulk, but I really like the design. I think it's kind of futuristic, and just a fun little side note, you can mix and match these because they're all obviously the same build. You can change the colors. So, just thought that was interesting. So now that we've discussed the claims, we can talk about the reviewing sheet. So, obviously the price range is going to go under $6 to $10 because I paid $20 for the 3-pack. And now we're going to go over comfort. Now, I think they could have done more in terms of the softness of this grip. It's obviously not a soft grip at all. It's just a layer of plastic it's a layer of rubber, under hard plastic. So they could have done more for the contours for hands as well. It's just a cylinder. It's still pretty tactile though, and the material isn't the most durable, and it gets slippery during the more extensive writing sessions. It's okay for quick note jotting though, and I think it's okay. It's a little disappointing for the money, so I'll give it a 2 out of 5 for the grip design and a 2 out of 5 for the material quality, bringing us up to a 4 out of 8. So that's what it gets in comfort. It's very average, but it did get a below average rating for the grip design. The material quality is okay, but we'll go on to functionality. It has a triple claw brass clutch, which we will see if we get into here. As you can see, everything is very easily accessible. We can even get to the shaker part, which is pretty hard to get to in a lot of other shakers. But we can get to every single part of the pencil pretty quickly, and you can see that it's a triple claw brass clutch, which is the better kind of clutch you're going to be wanting to look for in any price range above $5. So $5 pencils, you'll see plastic double and triple claw clutches, which aren't very reliable and break faster, obviously. So now that we have this set up again, we can talk about its locking mechanism, which is very useful. Basically what it is you can still hear the shaker, but inside the pencil, no lead is going to be dispensed, meaning that you can't lose lead or anything with this shaker if it's in a bag or somewhere where it'll be shaking around and, it gives it a bit of a hazard for this. So basically it's like a pen where you can just let it go, and now nothing will come out. And then when I put it again, a bunch of lead comes out, which is very useful, and the locking mechanism is dependable. So it's very reliable, and we'll give it a 5 out of 5 for functionality. Next, we have erasability, which I don't know why they included as a selling point, because almost every mechanical pencil has an eraser. But this is the eraser it comes with, which makes me question even more why they decided to talk about their eraser, because this is minuscule. Now, that's my favorite word to talk about, little erasers, but it's deserved. The silver lining to this, however, is that the eraser is 5 millimeters, which is what a lot of electrical erasers are, or which is what a lot of electrical erasers take. And that means that you can use it for a bunch of stationery, but I won't include that as part of this rating. It's just a nice little thing because 5mm erasers are more easily accessible. But you heard it here because it is not listed on the website, which is very disappointing. So 1 out of 3, for the erasability. It did receive a point back because it is very good quality, the eraser, even if it'll only last you maybe 1 page at most. So it has good inner construction with all the parts, even though it's all plastic. The spring, tip, and shaker are all metal, which helps the reliability of this pencil. And I doubt even if you sit on it or throw it or anything, it'll fall apart, even though it's plastic. Like you can see, it doesn't have any give. Like I'm pushing on it pretty hard. So it gets a 3 out of 3. The locking mechanism helps the tip as well. So next we have value for money. Oh shoot! Before I do that, sorry, just had a little fumble there. We have 9 out of 11 for the functionality category, which is very good. Write that here just to remind you guys that a 9 out of 11 is pretty exemplary in my opinion. So value for money. The locking mechanism, retractable tip, shaker, all of these selling points are very good and they're well implemented, which is very impressive because a lot of the times you'll get a pencil where it says a lot, but it only delivers on about half of it or 2/3 of it. So everything I think is well implemented in this pencil, but there could have been a little bit more because I don't think it offers enough for the $6 to $10 price range. So we'll give it a 2 out of 3 because it does have some pretty good rare features like this locking mechanism. It'll get a 4 out of 5 for the delivery of the features just because of the grip and the eraser that were pretty disappointing. That brings us up to a 6 out of 8. And when I added all of these up, when I was writing the script for this video, I got a 7 out of 10, which I think is good for this pencil. It's not the best pencil, period, which is obviously no pencil is the best pencil, but it is a very good pencil for what it does. It's been reliable, and I like how the balancing is more in the middle. Now, a lot of people say that they like a more bottom balanced pencil where most of the weight is down here, but I prefer it in the middle because I think it gives me more stamina to keep writing, and it's better on my hands. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This is my review on the Pilot Delfil. A link to buy these will be in the description. I got them from a seller on Etsy, which I thought was kind of cool, so I got them. I got them with the Zebra New Spirals, which I reviewed before. But if you want a better $6 to $10 pencil, I would recommend a Uni Alpha Gel, which has the locking mechanism, it has the shaker, and it has a much better grip. The eraser isn't as good, but I think it's a lot prettier of a pencil if that's what you're looking for, and you can see my review for that up here. Though it won't have the same reviewing style as this one, because this reviewing style is more new. This is my 3rd video only with this new reviewing style that I created. So, again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a notable day. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and hopefully check out some of my other videos. Bye!